What is up, YouTube? Thanks for tapping in for another video, and I hope you guys are having a good weekend. But today I'm going to be addressing that issue I was having with my fender flares. Well, it's not really an issue, it just looks hideous. But I was digging around in the garage last night, and I finally found my $30 eBay flares. I think I'm going to be tossing those over my wheel wells just to cover up that excess hideousness. Like, cover up all the cuts I had on there. So I'm gonna go run and get some food. Gotta cash in my Subway's gift card, you know. Woo woo. Go get some food real quick, chow that down, and then I'll probably throw these dumb little eBay flares on. So it's funny because these are actually the flares I originally ran on the first JDM Vic. Don't get me wrong, that car was pretty sweet, but if you're just going from like a 4-inch like oversized flare to these little dinky eBay specials, but for what I'm going for, temporarily they'll do the job, you know. But I just need something to cover up those hideous cuts I made on this car, you know. So that's kind of like where I'm at. All right, give you guys a good old cold start as usual. One thing I've noticed with this car is it's pretty tame on cold starts. All right, we secured the sandwich. Dude, remember the $5 footlong days? This thing cost me 14 bucks. That's freaking ridiculous. $14 sandwich. I can't believe that. Bidenomics at its finest. Nothing like a cold monster. Why is it spicy? So basically I just want to show you guys the difference here. So we're going from this clinched flare to these eBay specials. Just basically gonna throw these on here to cover up the hideous cut marks. Eventually I'll probably clean this up and then all that good stuff, but for now I'm just gonna put a little band-aid over it. Probably about like right there is about good. Now I'll have to cut this flare for the door, but that's all right. So that's basically where we're at with these. It won't look the prettiest, but it'll look better than this crap, you know. Because like I was saying in my last video here, I spent probably 20 minutes on the whole car cutting this up, so it was not long at all, as you can tell. I'm gonna probably come in here with a grinder and grind all this smooth. What I should have done is left the backside layer so I could fold it over, but whatever. I don't have plans of selling this car anytime soon, so it is what it is. If I do, it'll probably just be for scrap. Buy a second car, transfer all the parts off this to the other one. So this car is not nice, you know. So I'm gonna do some measuring to get it looking somewhat decent, but it won't be perfect as usual. Good enough for me. $26.25. Obviously it's not perfect, but it looks better than the hacked up crap I had. So yeah, this one looks like it's shifted forward a little bit, but I ain't too worried about it. I've kind of given up at this point. Just kind of make it look tolerable and then drive it as is till, you know. All right, on to the rears. Last and final one. And that, my friends, is how you install crappy eBay flares in under, what, like 15 minutes? Remember, I only did this to cover the crappy cut marks. Could I have spent more time on it? Yeah, but like I said, I've almost stopped caring. And honestly, it doesn't look that bad. Flares are still a little bit bigger than the wheels themselves, but it's whatever. Now you're probably wondering, well, how do I get the back doors open now? That, my friends, I just take an angle grinder and then just throw a self-tapper in this side. Call it a day. I won't hide it. Look how many self-tappers I have in this thing. There's way too many to count. There's probably like 50 under here. I wouldn't be surprised if there's 50 holes in each fender. Like 200 holes. And then I just made 6 new ones for each flare. I think I'm gonna go wash this pig and then just throw some rattle can in here. Just to paint match them. Paint match them real quick. Good old classic car wash. What's up, Eric? That, my friends, is how you polish a turd. After all this water dries, let's throw some paint on here. Gotta say, at least that cleans up the fenders a little bit. It's not perfect, obviously. I could have spent more time on it, like I said, but it's good enough. Instead of thick, it's more or less thick. Yeah, I probably should care somewhat, but I've honestly stopped caring. Like I said before, kind of just a daily driver now. Makes me want to just daily this thing and get another cleaner car to work on. But like another town car build or something. All right, let's throw one more coat on these and honestly it's called a day. Look at that beauty. Perfection. You know what, let's touch up this too. Oh, and you know what, let's touch up this too. Beautiful. Nice. coming together, you know. I love it. Give this guy another spray. Yes, sir. Oh, let's get this too. And let's just get this while we're here. Good as new. Look at that. You know what? Since we're doing all these shenanigans, let's do this too. Sick. And let's throw one more coat up here. Good enough for me. Yeah, let's do 3 coats just in case. Look at that work of art. And there you have it. That's gonna be it for this video. The wife and kids are gone, so I don't need or a kid I should say, not kids. So I'm not gonna worry about cutting this yet. Mostly because I'm too lazy right now. But yeah, this whole car just kind of turned into a lazy guy bin. Just kind of started throwing crap together, calling it a day. Let's throw. Beautiful. Look at that. But yeah, I just wanted to throw some flares on there to get rid of those jagged edges on there. I think the $30 eBay flares fix that issue. Now I will have to try to figure out the rear door situation. Like I said, I'll probably just take a cutoff wheel and just cut straight down, but just like I did with the other flares. But yeah, this will get me through spring, I guess. I'm not super pumped with the look, but it's kind of just turning into just make it look all right, deal with it later type of car. Like from far away, it looks pretty sick, but as you can tell, they're just I'll actually put a link in the description, but they're just the $30 flares, or maybe they're more expensive now. I had bought these last year, but so they're probably more now, but these are just the cheap ones, cheap universal ones that I ran on my last car. Yeah, they work for the time being. I will miss my clinched flare setup, but I'll figure out something better for the springtime. New job opportunities, you know, we'll see where this thing goes. Maybe my new job will pay me really good where I can just buy a second project, like a town car or something. And then I can just do whatever with this one. Yeah, you never know what's around the corner. Yeah, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world now that I got them on here. It actually looks okay now, but I don't know. It's not a look I would first pick. Hey, look at that. Those painted bottoms look perfect. Oh, and I want to just remind you guys, go check out Metco Motorsports. They were kind enough to send me out their upper and lower rear control arms and their Watts link. Oh, and Alden American. Oh, I lack on shouting them out, which I probably shouldn't because they help me out so much, but they're somewhere in there. Can't really see over these big brakes, but yeah, go check them out. I think my promo code is still going. I think it's 10% off. I'll throw that in the comments, but 10% off Alden American products. Metco didn't give me a discount code, so I don't know about that, but they're just a super quality company. Yeah, there she is. Let me know what you think. That's gonna be how it's gonna look till springtime. Like I said, the 20s are still for sale if you're interested. I think that's gonna complete it for this video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.